Right, okay, I think we might have a partial success at this point. Everything is working except the webcam, and to be honest, that's probably the least important thing. So, right. Oh, bloody hell. That was an interesting start. I'm not quite sure exactly what was going wrong there, but for some reason everything just didn't want to work. So, welcome everyone. Hello, and welcome to a slightly belated start to Laurence Plays XCOM. And, well, yeah, yeah, I killed the stream and restarted. OBS was being difficult and refusing to recognise that my headset existed. The game audio wasn't coming. I don't know. I think there were some USB problems. I might need to replace that USB switch. It gave me I had some problems with it quite a long time ago, and then all the problems all went away, and now they seem possibly have started to come back again with significantly higher severity. So we shall see. Anyway, yes, what were we doing last time? So if we look on the Geoscape, we have quite a lot of alien bases, which is a little bit unfortunate. There's 3 of them at the moment. One over here, one down here, and one up here. This one up here is definitely floaters. I think I'm fairly sure this one is snake men, and if I remember correctly, was this one sectoids? If anyone can remember better than me, then we shall find out. Hello, everyone. Hello. Who have we got? We've got Saphira saying, yes, the aliens did take over briefly, but I managed to wrest control of my headset back from them. Yeah, we've got Tack. Hello, Tack. Welcome. Hello, Peter. Hello. Who have we got? Who else have we got? Blake. Hello, everyone. Hello. Um, yeah, so what were we doing? Yes, I think we're going to farm this one because this one was relatively easy. It tended not to be too difficult a mission to go in on, especially now to have nerfed the sectoids by making psionics only work on line of sight. This one up here was floaters and therefore easy, so that's a good one to go to. This one over here was the one I think I think we suspected was going to be snake men, but we're not really quite sure. So I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens over there. Yeah, otherwise what else was going on? Right, yes, we're making some Avengers. So if we look over here, we can see that we're building an Avenger. There is 6 and a bit days left on that one. Over here we're building another Avenger. We started this one much later, and there's only 8 days left because I've got almost 3 times as many, well, yeah, almost 3 times as many engineers working on it, so that's much better. Over here, yeah, we have various soldiers. So yeah, I think we'll just have to sort of let's carry on as things go. I think I have a decent amount of Illyrium at this point. Let's have a look. Base information stores. I feel like I'm not entirely ready for this because there was a massive panic because nothing worked. So yeah, we've got 400 Illyrium. So to be honest, we could probably stop farming ships for a little while and go out and try and destroy one of these bases. I could fit a squad with a load of flying suits and go over and try and take out the possibly full of chrysalids base. That's a possibility. It would probably go horrifically wrong because that's how things traditionally go in XCOM. Or I could just sort of kind of ignore it and try and carry on with the research. Over here, speaking of research, we are doing the heavy laser. Got good progress on that. We could start looking into some of the end game stuff. So get some of the plot missions like the Martian Solution and so on. That's a good idea. Let's check and see if there are any soldiers who've learnt to psi. So we've got Nogard as a psionic strength of 76, but only a skill of 22. So he's got quite a good brain, but hasn't really learnt to use it yet. Mark is in a similar position, although he's gained a bit more. He's got a slightly higher skill and a slightly lower strength. I think we need to. Yeah, it looks like we've pulled out these 3 down here for being kind of having trouble braining basically, and then we've shoved in as many others as we can to try and find out what they know about thinking offensively. So having offensive thoughts. Over here in Cigar Box, we've got similar sort of things happening. Everyone is in psionic training over here because we've just crammed everyone in because we've got loads and loads of space. I should probably send some more people over here, really. We've got one person here who's reasonably good at it, one person who's borderline, and then we've got this Hamdy person down here who is absolute Cyweenie, so they're going to be basically useless. But the idea is if we leave this running for a bit longer, we'll hopefully discover which of the soldiers are going to be useful for this and which ones aren't. So yeah, that's it's going, but it's going to take a while for it to actually go sufficiently far. So let's let some time pass and see what we find. There's a very small fighter, very small alien craft, whereas it's coming in this way. We can wait for that to get a little bit closer to the base and then go out and absolutely wreck it. Let's take out the firestorm. Ooh, is that over water? I can't actually tell. It doesn't really matter because the plasma cannons are sufficiently powerful to, well, do that. Single shot it. So we'll leave that. But it's good. It's good to take these things out anyway because otherwise they'll go around and scare people. So those are only capable of doing about 2,000 miles an hour. This is going at 2,400, so we're not going to be able to do anything useful with that at all. We're not going to be able to intercept it, so we might as well just let it fly off, see where it goes, and then when it comes back in again over Africa, we can consider sending a craft out to go and tackle it. Oh yes, I was transferring Illyrium around to restock some of the bases that were running a bit low on it, wasn't I? I remember. And then reappear about here. Where is it? There we go. Okay, so it's actually curling round quite a lot. Maybe it's some sort of great circle route. I'm not sure, but we can send the firestorm out to go and demolish it once again. And we'll shoot this one. Will actually get shot down. Okay, I've been transferring. Yeah, I transferred a lot of stuff around. There's a lot. That's a lot of Illyrium going to Argentina, but that's probably a good thing. Right, we'll shoot this one down into the water again. That way, we don't have to worry about it until we play Terror from the Deep. Just like that. And we see this sort of thing where there's just so many alien craft flying around, and I feel like I should be trying to swat them all down as I'm doing at the moment, just because otherwise it's going to lead to it's bad for my score, it's bad for morale of everyone around the world, so I feel like shooting them all down is a good idea. But there's no point in trying to go after these or anything. We'll just shoot them down into the water. There's no point in going after them because in theory it's going to be a fairly easy mission, but it's one of those where you're not going to get enough stuff, you're not going to get enough loot from the mission for it to be worth the risk of doing it. How many flying suits do I have? If we go in here, no, not there, certainly not there, that'll be depressing. If we go in here into Equip Craft, and I'm on the wrong base, let's go to this base in Equip Craft, and the Whip It, and okay, so we've got, how much armor have we got? So we've got all the guys in, we've got quite a lot of the guys in flying suits already, actually, and we have another 8 of them. So at this point, I feel like maybe I should go over and take out that base that's over by India or Sri Lanka or wherever it was. The one that may or may not contain chrysalids. So we could take some of the people who are a little bit better at, shooting in and see how it goes. Do we feel brave? What do you think? How brave do you think we feel? And I've been sort of resisting that one because I suspect it's going to be full of chrysalids. That's not where I meant to go. I meant to go into here and... Is it here? Where do you get to sort them? Is it when you go into crew? Yes, here we go. Sort by firing accuracy, like that. You think we feel very brave, do you? Oh dear, this is probably going to go very, very badly. But yeah, all right. Let's put the people in who are good shots and see how things go. I wonder what happens if you try and mind control a chrysalid. That could be quite a good way of doing exploring, actually. At least once we've managed to get up into the air, if we could send in a bunch of mind control chrysalids to go in and do the exploring for us, that'd be really quite effective. Let's go and have a look at the soldiers and the psi training and give people appropriate names if we know they're good at psionics. So we've got No Guard here. He's good at he's pretty good at psionics. So we've got No Guard, Mark, Caladrian. No Guard, Mark, and Caladrian are the 3 who can brain, right? No Guard. So let's give you a P. Mark. He's got a P already. And Caladrian, who's already got a P as well. Okay. Did we put any of them in the ship? That's the question. No, because they're all way up here. Okay, so we're going in with a squad of people who don't know how to do any psionic stuff. So we shall see. Has it ever not gone badly? That's a good question. So the thing is, on these alien bases, there are some rooms that have double height, and if I can get my soldiers into those and fly them up into the air, then they are safe from chrysalids. They're not safe from snake men, but they can shoot the snake men, and the snake men aren't going to automatically one-shot them. So I don't know. It's sort of, I feel like we should go in and take on this mission, but I feel when I've just got home from the pub, it's probably not the right time to go and try and take on a chrysalidy mission. So, It's kind of a difficult decision. But I think I do need to get rid of one of these bases. Having 3 active alien bases around the world is not going to be good for my score. So let's go in with heavy plasma for everybody and just try and wreck the chrysalids, and we'll see how it goes. Not difficult at all. Yeah, I definitely very much doubt that one. But I think we do. I think it's a thing that's worth doing. So let's give it a shot. It doesn't matter what time of day we go. It's always going to be a bit gloomy. So let's go over here and let's go and attack that alien base. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting run. Let's give you a prediction. Oh, there's some smoke grenades. Fair enough. Place your bets, everybody. Oh, and there's a UFO to shoot down as well. And it's coming directly for the base. Well, roughly. I wonder how much Illyrium have we used up with all these UFOs we've been shooting down. So if we look in the stores now, it was at 400 before, and we're now all the way down to 390. Yeah, okay, so we've used 2 Illyrium. So going out and shooting down a UFO typically takes about 1 Illyrium. That seems to be a I don't know, fairly typical. Actually shooting one down over the land this time. Yeah, a flawless victory seems a bit ambitious, given that it's a base assault and there's probably going to be chrysalids. Now, I might be completely wrong. We might go in here and discover it's just sectoids and is significantly less dangerous because they've only got what are sectoids terror units? Cyber discs. But I wouldn't like to bet on it. So we want... Oh, nobody's got anything. Okay, we'll give you a gun and a clip, and you've got a light and a grenade, and we'll give you a smoke as well, just in case. Are you strong enough? Yes, you're strong enough to take a medikit as well. We're not going to bother with the Psyamps. We haven't got anyone who can use a Psyamp properly. But we'll save that, and I think we won't bother taking in anyone. We won't bother taking in the blaster launcher. I think that's probably unnecessary. Or rather, I think it's not going to be that useful in the... Actually, no, I take that back. We will take in the blaster launcher, because that might be just what we need to save us from a rogue chrysalid at some point during this run. So I think that might actually turn out to be very, very valuable. So let's find somebody reasonably... Wow, okay, Poncho, you're really, really weak. We'll take your med... Wow, you're very, very weak. What else can we take away from you? We'll take the smoke grenade away. There we go, you can manage that. You're pretty weak as well, Bagel. Biomon, do you look strong enough? You can have that. There we go. Let's find someone with a decent... Here's a decent strength score. So we'll take that away from Metbar and give it to Blake instead. You can have a... If I can click on it, you can have a medkit. There we go. And Metbar can then put that in his backpack. He can put that in his hand. And that one is belt. These can go over here. And there. And there. And... There we go. That seems reasonable. So once he's fired off the 3 eggs, he can switch back to a normal weapon. Right. Let's see how this goes. This is where we discover it's not actually... I didn't give everyone flying armor. Oh, for goodness sake. I forgot to do the armor for everybody. I don't believe... Oh, well. Like I said, it's a bad idea to do this when I've spent the first half of the evening at the pub. Yes. Yep, definitely blaming it on the pub. So we're going to do a bit of a tactical retreat like that. We'll bring people in to sort of start to look through the hole in the floor, and hopefully if any aliens turn up, we'll be able to shoot them. And even if not, then next turn we'll be able to dive down there and be much more lethal much more quickly. In fact, let's have a look down here. So what have we got? This is a maze of twisty passages all alike. I was hoping we get fairly close by, we get one of the tall rooms and we could just send somebody in there to have a look around. But no, it all appears to be the maze of twisty passages. That's unfortunate. Yeah, okay, we're going to have to do this slowly and carefully then. And the problem with trying to do things slowly and carefully when there's chrysalids around is that the chrysalids aren't particularly slow or particularly careful. So this might be rather difficult. Now the one thing about this that makes me feel slightly better and slightly less and it's like I failed slightly less. No, not you. Is that if we can't find any double height rooms, then it doesn't really matter that we forgot the flying armor, because if you can't find a double height room, then being able to fly isn't actually particularly useful. So, yeah. Let's see how things go. Hopefully, if anything does pop up, we'll be able to shoot it fairly quickly. Well, they're playing with the doors. Oh, it's sectoids. Well, this mission has become a lot less dangerous. I'm not sure whether we're carrying quite the right weapons for going up against sectoids, but things should be a lot less dangerous than if they were chrysalids. So, this is going to be, as I say, a little bit less dangerous than I feared. Where's the third one you can see? There's one there, yeah, okay. Oh, I see, there's two of them over here in the dark. Alright, well, let's just keep shooting. Maybe your inaccuracy will allow you to accidentally hit the other alien. That would be nice. Or we'll just come down here and gun them all down. I mean, that works too. The traditional way. That was quite... Did that sectoid really take 2 hits to kill? That's not on. Metbar, no, we're going to leave you up there. Sophia will move you into the corner here. Metbar, you stay up there because you've got the silly big gun. Anima, you can come around that corner here and shoot this one. And then let's put Sophia right back into the corner, because then there's room to run Anima back to here at least. And the idea of this is essentially to have a bit of a quick reconnaissance around the area we're dropping into and get an idea of how safe we aren't. We'll get everyone down here now and ready to return fire. The hope is, if we get all these people out here with a reasonable number of time units, I'm honestly hoping that they're going to be able to shoot any aliens that show their faces. Specifically over here, because this is where they're probably all going to pour out from. Over here, then, Harpooner, you come down here, have a quick look around, and there's a cyber disc. Okay. Exactly, yeah, Jeremy. Yes, with the flying armor is just slightly stronger armor that it costs a lot more and still won't stop a chrysalid. I mean, I'll take it. I was not expecting to one-shot a cyber disc, but you know, I'm not going to complain about it. Blake, you're quite slow. Is anyone around here not really slow? 60. Ah, protoplasm. That's good. That's a decent amount of speed. I approve of that. So we'll bring you over to here to scout round here. Quick look around, and then get back over this way again. Oh, there's another alien. And you're out of time units. Okay, that's unfortunate. Harpooner, get into the corner. Protoplasm, get as far around this way as you can. Excellent, you can get into hiding. We may need to grenade this one, I think. Who else has a decent amount of time units? The plant things, yeah, they do, but I think that's just how the aliens like to decorate their bedrooms. We are going to use a grenade. We're going to hot potato the grenade, because priming the grenade takes all of the time units. Throwing it takes almost none. And picking it up off the floor only takes 8, apparently. So, if we get him down to here, we can then hook this... Where can you get it to? Do we reckon about here? Is here realistic? About here. Still not there. Is that going to be good enough to get the alien? I think it probably is. Let's try that. Hook the grenade to there, move into cover, hide. And then we'll get the rest of the squad down and do the usual sort of, well, we're going to try and provide sort of vague reaction. Oh yeah, you were the guy who did the grenade, weren't you? Sort of vague reaction fire potential, I hope. I'm hoping that grenade is going to take the alien out. I have to admit, I'm not enormously confident of this because I know what XCOM is like. But the hope is, I mean, that's fairly close. The grenade's about there, and the alien's here. That's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles, and it's an alien grenade, and they explode quite spectacularly. And everybody has moved. So actually, that's not quite true. I could bring over a rocket from Metbar that would drop down. No, no, I can't drop it down here. There's too many soldiers in the way. All right, we'll see what happens. There we go. Got the alien. Excellent. Ooh, there's one. Shoot it. Shoot. Shoot better. Goodness sake. I deliberately brought the people who were supposed to be able to shoot. Thank you. Right, so that was that alien over here. We shot him dead. There's one over here that we know about who didn't do any shooting, because I don't know why he didn't do any shooting, but I'm quite glad. So let's attempt at that. There we go, do that. RIP Biomond. That was unfortunate, but what can you do? The problem is with these alien bases, they are sufficiently big and a funny shape that by the time if you try and sort of move people around them tactically and trying to cover all of the angles, you just can't. There are too many angles, so it doesn't work, and occasionally you lose a soldier, and it's a bit unfortunate, and it's what we try to avoid happening. Yes. So we'll try and be vaguely careful, but there is only so much we can do, unfortunately. Now, there's going to be lots of aliens in here, because this is the command center. I recognise the look of it from other alien bases I've seen in the past. So we'll run Ed in over here to have a quick look down this way, and note there's no aliens there, and then get back out of there, because I don't want to leave them in a particularly risky place. Poncho can come down over here as well. Bagel, what should we do with you? I think we do need somebody to go through and scout out all these silly little fiddly areas. Anima is sort of part way in there already. Let's move Anima back to there and send Bagel over to here. The hope is that no aliens will come around the corner over here, but I don't really trust them. Sophia, yeah, Sophia, you join the squad down here, I think. There we go. You've looked up there, so that area is known, is safe, or at least as safe as anything ever gets. Bring you down here, Gort. Oh, we spotted one. It's a flying cyber disc! Yay! On the plus side, actually, a flying cyber disc means we can shoot it, and it won't at point blank range without it exploding and hurting us. Alternatively, we can shoot it 3 times and not kill it, and then it'll return fire, and interestingly, not kill us. That was not what I expected to happen there. Let's move you over here. And attempt to continue the... maybe we need to move you 1 more square forwards. Attempt to actually finish off this cyber disc. There we go. Right, so that was what I was trying to do. It just didn't go quite as smoothly as I intended. You guys, I want you to get into cover, so we'll get you over here. Even if it means you won't be able to shoot from over here, I think it's still worth having you down this way, so you're slightly in cover. These 2 guys are a bit more exposed than I would like, but they have literally used up all of their time units destroying that cyber disc, which, I mean, I think that was worthwhile. The cyber disc did need to be destroyed, but I would rather they were able to retreat a little bit. Philios, can you get down here? Yes, you can. Let's put you down in this corner. And that's everybody except for Mr. Rocket Launcher. Oh no, this guy here. What are you doing? What are you? Oh yeah, you were the grenade guy. That's fair enough. Right, you get down here with him. Yes, the alien nightclubs are definitely a thing that we do keep seeing. I don't. This isn't an Avenger assault. This is the other one. Sky Ranger assault. So I've got 14 troops. Oh. Grr. Right, so that came from down here. I guess we'll send Barclay down round this way to have a look and to find out what's going on over here. This is more exploring than I really want to do at this point in the game. Okay, there's another cyber disc over here. Let's see if we can actually destroy this one with the first. Okay, that'll do. Happy with that. and a sectoid has appeared there out of nowhere. Where the hell did that come from? I'm glad I put everybody else into cover, because that one just appeared out of nowhere, and is apparently plasma proof, or half plasma proof. Oh dear. These missions are stressful. The problem with the base assault missions is that you start right in the middle, in the thick of it. So you don't get a chance to sort of start deploying sensibly and form a line and then sweep across like you do with a Terror mission or almost any other mission. This mission requires you to start from the edge, sorry, from the middle, in a completely indefensible position, and then just work outwards from there. So you can't just go right. We've made this area safe, so we'll have all the soldiers stand around this area and face outwards. No, instead you have to just start from in the thick of it and try and cope. And coping is difficult. Right, so those two are ready to go up here and explore the upstairs of this module here, which I think might, I don't know, it goes over to here certainly, and I'm not sure beyond that. So we'll find out from there. This area is so far safe-ish. Blake, you've done stuff. Philios, you haven't. I kind of want to run you over here just in case, just to have a look around this disco and see if there's anything going on up there. We haven't got you on this mission, I'm afraid, Persistent. We brought 14 soldiers, but you are not one of them. But yes, if we can find you some aliens to kill, then we'll definitely do so. Let's move you back into cover, Barclay. I think there is probably a good place. I've put you here, Gort. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's quite good. So you're exploring this sort of dark and dingy area over here. There's not a great deal of it. We'll have these guys check out up here. Oh, protoplasm still has some movement left. I don't want to move that far and then not be able to shoot. Let's go to here. Go over there. Move up to here. Hide in the corner. And then next turn we can explore. Check this one. And I don't think there's going to be any more aliens up here. I think this back line is probably, well, I think this area is probably clear, but it needs a little bit more checking. Yes, sitting in the base drinking hot chocolate sounds like an excellent idea. I wish all my soldiers could do that. I'm already regretting going on this mission because everybody's dying. Well, everybody. I say everybody. We've lost 2 soldiers so far, which is 2 more than I wanted to lose. On the plus side, there are no chrysalids. There is nothing up here. Good. You head over this way. Let's look in here, even though it's going to be a bad idea. Right. Okay, this is probably safe. Next turn we'll check that out a bit more thoroughly and stop using words like probably. Philios, I want you to go to there and look this way and that way and then duck into cover there, just in case. Blake, go and join it. I'm doing the less dangerous stuff first, because it's better for my stress levels. Right, so yes, this area all the way along, this tile, this tile, this tile, and are all safe. So is this one, and this one, and this one, this one, and possibly this one. We'll find out in a moment, because we're going to run. Let's run you around the north side of that one, actually. I don't want to explore down here just yet. Harpooner and Protoplasm can look up here in this area next turn. In the meantime, Gort, have a look around the corner here. Okay, it's kind of dark and gloomy. I don't like that. Let's put you back up here. Who are you? Barclay, can you go around this? Is there room to go around? Yes, there is room to go around this side. So we'll move you to there. Then next turn, you can sweep around the other side of there. Okay, so over here, this is the dangerous bit. And I don't know why I've only got 3 soldiers exploring it. That's probably unwise. Oh no, Ed's quite quick, and Sophia's quite quick. Okay. So let's bring Poncho... Nah. If I move you to there, you can probably shoot the alien, but it might shoot you first. So let's see if we can shoot it from here. No, we can't. There's a wall in the way. So move to there. It didn't shoot. Thank goodness for that. Now we can start shooting from here. And just shoot some random holes in the wall. Okay, great, that's fine. Oh, thank you for the sub, Ed. Well done. Thank you, much appreciated. Yeah, that's great. Just what I wanted. And yes, I shall do my best to keep you alive. Thanks for that. To be honest, I'd have done my best to keep you alive anyway. But the sub just makes it even more even more of a reason. Sphere, right? I need you to shoot this alien because it's in a dangerous place. No, shoot. Yes, there we go. That's better. Thank you. So do that and then run away again because just going in there seems like a bad idea. Pew pew indeed, and pew pew successfully. Well, 1 out of the 3 shots here, and to be honest, 2 of the 3 shots might have hit if you'd needed to use the extra one. So that is everybody. We've now, yeah, and we've now got to the point where we have a little bit of a perimeter. So things are going to be hopefully a little more sensible from here on in. We're going to be able to sweep through the base rather than just having aliens attacking us from every possible direction all at the same time, which is always a bit difficult and frustrating. So yes, things are a little bit more under control now. We still need to sweep the command center here, and obviously we need to sweep the rest of the base as well. But we now have an actual starting point to do it from. So things are going reasonably well, I think. Ed, you've not moved very much. Now I don't want you to do anything else from there. Bagel, you did go up there and explore that area. Okay, use the rest of your time units to come over this way and join that guy. Yeah, we'll leave you there. Oh, Met Bar, still not done anything, but that's because he's got the massive blaster gun. I might as well bring him out, just keep him sort of somewhere nearby in case of necessity. Yes, there is a door there. We're going to need to go through there. There'll be a lift there's a lift behind it. You can just sort of make it out behind the cursor there. So we'll need to this lift, and there'll be another lift in here. They all go up to a small upstairs complex, which we're going to need to sweep. I am going to go to the loo before I press end of turn though, because otherwise I'll panic and wet myself. So I should be back in a moment. Hydrate is not helpful when I already need to go to the loo, but all right, I shall have a drink. Might help me sober up. We'll see. True, 2 of them. Yes. I'll do the other one in a moment. Right. So let's. Oh, right. Oh yes. We got to the end of the turn, haven't we? Right. So we'll do that. Oh, it's there. Well done, Sophia, for face tanking those shots. Much appreciated. Tell him not to do it again. Thank you. Right, so the aliens aren't just in the command center. I mean, to be honest, we know that. The aliens are going to be all over the place, because that's what aliens do. Actually, let's bring the other guy around the outside first. I think that's probably safer and smarter. Okay, do that. And then up here, oh yeah, we're going to explore this little pocket. There probably won't be there aren't usually aliens up in these storage rooms, but I feel like it's worth checking them just because I know if I didn't, then it would turn out there was an alien there and we just hadn't found it, and it would be awkward and stuff. Okay, so now I guess you guys might as well start exploring over down over here and try and stop somebody ambushing Sophia again like that. So you run all the way over here. And you go and try and join him. How far can you get? Not very. Okay. Sadly, it's plasma rather than laser, but yeah, that's a good strategy. I like the idea of face mirroring shots. Better than face tanking, I suppose. We'll get these two up here and ready to breach this door on the next turn, because they're not fast enough to do it on this turn. Anima, you can go up here, have a quick look around, and it's another storeroom. Lots of weird biological stuff up here, which we don't really want to think about too hard. And we'll send Bagel round the back here, just in case, but I would be very surprised if there are any aliens there. Okay, good. Alright, Saphira has dealt with that alien. Let's have another look in here. Go, Poncho guy. Nothing that way. Can you get to there? You can. Right, so that's clean and safe, so we can pull back in there. Let's do the same over here with Ed. Bring you over to here, and then to here, and you can still shoot? Yes, you... Oh, there's one. Can you? No. I'll move you to there. How many is it? It's 24 to auto shot. So this is where it gets tricky. I can move Ed to here and he would be able to shoot this alien, but he wouldn't have enough time units to then duck back into into cover here. So he'd be slightly vulnerable. He'd be a little bit vulnerable for the next turn. Or I could run him back up to about here, in which case this alien probably wouldn't have enough time units to get all the way up here and shoot him. So let's try that. Let's move all the way back up here with him, and then we'll put Saphir here as well, who will hopefully be able to shoot the alien if it does come up this way. Yeah, that seems reasonably sensible. I just hope... Actually, no, better idea. Let's move Saphir right back into the corner there, because I think otherwise the alien might get to about here and be able to see him, whereas this way he has to get all the way to here, which is quite a long way, and will hopefully burn him out of time units. And I think that's everybody. Have you guys moved? Yes. So that's the one I'm worried about. Yes. Yeah, that one. The one that's apparently panicking. Right, Ed, your time to shine. Move to here. Move to here. And shoot that alien several times in the face. Please. Shoot the alien. Thank you. Second time lucky, I suppose. Alright, Saphir, I want you to have a look around this corner. Just to make sure there's nothing else coming. There isn't. Good. Now you can hide again. Poncho, you do the same over here. I do like that they're wearing heavy enough armour that sometimes they can take a plasma bolt to the face and not die. That's much appreciated. Competing with Tchaikovsky. What is Tchaikovsky streaming today? I didn't know he was a streamer. And go up. Have a look around, and nothing. Excellent. So this is probably going to be... There's probably not going to be any aliens up here, because there usually isn't. But words like usually and probably fill me with dread, so we're going to be careful about it anyway. But this area is looking generally reasonably secure. I'm going to leave Metbar there, because otherwise I'll probably do a snapshot with the... a reaction shot with the blaster launcher, and then everybody will be sad. Let's get these two guys down here, and then we can carry on sweeping down this side of the base with them. You're listening to Tchaikovsky played on the kazoo. Well, sure, why not? I suppose if that's what makes you happy, then go ahead. I'm not gonna object too much. It's just an odd combination. Where can I put him that's safe? So, and I could run all the way back to here. But if I explore that little each turn, then we're never going to get anywhere. I guess next turn he's going to have to run all the way down into this area and investigate this large sort of weird purple plant thing. Or we bring these guys around here and approach the area from the opposite direction. If you go to there, have a quick look down there, just see if there's anything, and there isn't, so we'll move you into there. It's kind of cover. Problem is, if an alien sneaks up along here, pops around this corner, it's not cover. So that's the problem with this game. And it's the base assault problem that I was talking about before. You get dropped off in the middle of the base. It's difficult to do a sort of a steady, safe advancement. I think that's everybody though. Oh no. I don't know if I want to move him or not. It's tempting to sort of fire a rocket down here and then trying it. There's doors down here though, so I'm not going to be able to fire it in through the door and up into the command center. That's just not realistic. Be fun though. Let's leave him here. Then he can fire a rocket at later if I decide I need one. Now we've gone through slaughtering the aliens effectively enough. They're now starting to panic, so that is much appreciated. I like it when the aliens are starting to panic instead of my soldiers panicking. It makes things much it's much preferable. We can I can deal with that. I can deal with the aliens panicking without getting upset. I did hear a door, and I think that means the only door I'm aware of, apart from that one which we've already found and a guard. Oh, actually no, I take it back. There's these ones on these sort of modules. I was going to say the only ones I can think of are the door here and the door here. So I reckon there is still an alien knocking around down here somewhere. But if I try and run Saphir down here, he's going to run out of time units and get shot in the back. Ed is slightly faster, so let's move Saphir back into cover there. In fact, let's move Saphir to there. Ed still can't get to there and scout, but I can move Ed to there, and then next turn he can probably do it. No, him. Similarly with Poncho. Poncho is also slow, but I can carry on doing the sort of the pop out, have a quick look, and duck back into cover thing with him until Ed is ready to sweep down here, because Ed is my speedy one. So we'll work with that. Oh, yes, I do remember the sound effects guy from Police Academy. Yes, that was No, what? Not that. So, oh, for goodness sake, him, this guy, come around here. Who did I just move? Was it? Oh, it was Poncho. Okay, that's less bad. If it was Ed, I'd have been even more annoyed because I need him to be where he is with lots of time units. Philios, you're not going to be able to go down and still shoot, are you? No, but you can have a quick look around there. And then we've got a door here that can't go anywhere, so that's obviously going to be safe. Blake, come around here, and we'll deal with that area next turn. Again, there's not going to be any aliens up here. It's just it's not how the game works. You've moved. You, not you. Okay, so these guys have not moved yet. Harpooner, go to there. Have a look down the side of this. There we go. There's an alien. Let's just shoot it. There we go. We're at that sort of weird stage of the game where sectoids are very, very easy to kill, but they can also still be quite dangerous against us because we have similar levels of armor. As in, both of us, if they're carrying a heavy plasma, they can one-shot us and we can one-shot them. So it's not good for anybody, basically. It's a bit high stress. Although I suppose the early game is a bit like that as well, because you've got the when you've got the no armor and the rifles, you can still, well, maybe two-shot a sectoid, because the rifles are absolutely pathetic, but they can still one-shot you with their plasma pistols. So it's sort of even there as well. Right, let's advance. Hello? No, good. And same on this side. I'm a little bit paranoid that there might be an alien in this passageway. Looks a Poncho around to have a look, actually. Nope, looks safe. Okay. Maybe I'm not so salty about him ending up there as I was originally. Can you move to there? No, you can't. Okay, we'll move you to there and hope. And move him to there. That'll probably be alright. Over on this side, we can advance to... No, we can't advance there. You're not that fast. Put you there. And there? No, not there. Maybe we can put your friend there. Friend. There. Nope, not quite. Oh, for goodness sake. Select the soldier I keep clicking on. There we go. Put him in there. That works. You can keep an eye on down here. Right, okay, that's okay. You've got time units again. We'll move you to there. This room appears to be safe. We'll come out this way, have a look up there, and then duck into cover. You get over here. No, in fact, get to here first. And then, can you get to here? No, we'll leave you there then. You can hide behind the weird trumpet vine things. Right, so we moved all these guys this turn, didn't we? Yes, we did. And him, and you too. Yeah. So it's the guys over here who are checking out this sort of dark and dingy area. So we'll move you onto the lift, drop down, Gosh, there's no aliens here. I mean, I wasn't really expecting there to be any, so that's fine. I want you to come over here and join the rest of the party. What's your best move to do so? That is okay. All right, fine. We'll do it that way. And I think that's everybody, except probably Metbar with the blaster launcher. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was the door I thought they were playing with. So now we can pop Ed around the corner here, find the alien, shoot it in the back. Please. Thank you. And then duck back into cover because that's how we roll. We've got Saphir with you to give you cover, fire support, covering fire, whatever we call it. Let's bring Poncho down here as well, because I think that's probably a good idea to have an extra soldier in here available. That means we'll bring Bagel round this side, and Anima down here. Can you get to here? Yes, you can. Can I have my mouse back, please? Thank you. Right, and we'll duck you into cover. And down here, similar sort of thing. General advancing. We've found the bottom edge of the base now, so we want to advance along here. Have a good look around. Make sure there aren't any aliens. There probably aren't. We're probably in the clear now. The remaining alien or aliens are probably in the command center, but there is still a dark area down here that we haven't searched properly, so we're going to carry on being reasonably careful and having a bit of a look to see what we can find. Hide in the corner. You also move up to... Yeah, a little bit of unexplored stuff down here, but I don't think there's going to be any aliens down here. I'm going to still check it, but I'm pretty sure the remaining aliens are going to be inside there. You've moved out all you can. Did you guys go first? No, you didn't. Okay, so get you around. Bring you around here as well into the area I expect there to be. If there's any excitement, it's going to be in the in this area. So I'll bring these guys over this way as well, just in case I need them for extra backup. Right. Judging by the amount of time it showed alien movement for, I'm pretty sure we're running out of aliens. There's one. Ed is getting all the kills on this mission, but that's because he's a speedy Ed. Oh, there we go. That's all of them. Right. So that was. It didn't go too badly. We did lose some soldiers, mostly due to sort of being dropped in the middle of the base, and those bases being really hard to secure from the middle. So we only lost 2. I thought it was 3 for some reason. So we only lost 2. That's not quite so bad as I thought it was. Still, I'd rather not have lost 2, but still, it could have been a lot worse. We did destroy the alien base. We didn't get any Illyrium. That's disappointing. But we did get some entertainment and some alloys. So. Meh. And we killed 18 aliens as well, which is also always nice. Stats wise, who gained stuff? So we got some time unit gains through there. Philios gained a whole square, and there's a few with some 3s in there as well. Accuracy wise, we had got a good boost for Saphir down there, and a reasonable boost for Ed as well, because they did all the killing apparently. And those are the ones we really care about. So, oh yes, we need to do the managed prediction. So I get to choose an outcome of 2. Because if we go, okay, here we say Barclay, well done, congratulations on the promotion. Sorry to Biomond 4 and Guild Games. So let's write them down. Biomond 4 and Guild Games. 2. Complete prediction. Did anyone guess 2? Oh, Blake said he did. Well done. Yeah, only 2 dead, which is more than I would have liked, but fewer than I feared, I suppose. Oh, yes. Well done, Tak, and well done, Johan. Good guessings. Right. Okay, so we have successfully defeated an alien base. That's not too bad for the early part of a stream. Now we shall see what happens from here on. Oh, there's another UFO to shoot down. Where is that? Over Australia. Okay. So to get a little bit closer down under. A little bit closer. It's probably about as close as it's going to get. No. That one. Yes. UFO 213. Crikey. The Arctic one is going to be floaters, which is probably less dangerous. I feel like floaters are less good shots, so it's probably going to be less dangerous, but I'm not sure. But no, I think it's nice to have a bit of a gap between between base runs. Where are you going? Off to the Americas, by the looks of it. It's quite a long way away. I probably should go after it, really. And we do have a firestorm here at Cigar Box, so we'll send that over. Shoop. Firestorms are so much faster than UFOs, that's fantastic. I want to get some actual sciencing done and some Avengers built and stuff like that, so... But no, they're just going to keep popping up, sending UFOs against me for me to shoot down. Lovely. Where's that one? Which way is it going? It's an interesting direction to be going in. Okay, well, we'll send the firestorm out after it again. No. I said we'll send the firestorm after the UFO. There we go. Clicking on things is apparently difficult. Oh, we're going to lose sight of it over Hawaii. Apparently. New target. Go about here. Yeah, there we go. Huh. Must have escaped. Return to base. There's no point in wasting Illyrium fuel on just... Oh. It's just endlessly swatting down UFOs. Ooh. Oh, where's that? Where's that? Where's that? You, go and get that, because that is an important target, because that is a terror ship, and I think it's a Snakeman. Yes, it's a Snakeman terror ship. It has to get all the way to Africa before it can actually do anything, before it'll actually attack, so it has to get all the way down here somewhere. But the sooner we can shoot that down and put all the chrysalids down to the bottom of the sea, the better. Shooting down terror ships is very important, because having a terror mission, even if you go in and do the terror mission, it's still worse. I think it's worse for your score than dealing with the aliens beforehand. Let's send that one. Wait, what? Select new target. Go and get that as well. There's so many UFOs around. This is ridiculous. Is this firestorm actually going to shoot down 3 UFOs before it gets to return to base? Straight in the sea. Excellent shot. Right. So now, Firestorm 1, I want you to select new target, which is going to be this UFO, because it might end up crossing the Atlantic before we manage to get to it. Yeah, because that Firestorm has now run out of fuel, so we need to come in here and... Hey! Hacks! Oh, there we go. Okay, we did manage to catch up with it just about. Now, this is a terror ship. And we're going to shoot it down. There's probably no point. It has crash landed. We could go after it, but I think chrysalids in the jungle is not my idea of fun. Yeah, I think it's not worth. It's certainly not worth just letting a terror mission happen. I also don't think it's worth going after this crash terror ship out here, because it's going to be a difficult mission, because there's going to be chrysalids around, and we are going to have to go inside the ship in order to clear it out. And I don't really want to do that against chrysalids, so I think we're just going to leave that there to rot in the jungle, or we assume that we actually just carpet bomb the area or something, so we don't get any resources and recovered stuff from it, but the aliens don't go anywhere either. So we have now completed the heavy laser. So the reason we're making the reason we've looked into heavy lasers is because we reckon that if we're going up against sector pods, they might actually be worth having. Also, the ammunition for them is free, so that's quite nice. They have unlimited ammunition, and they're more effective against sector pods than the plasma weapons are. But that's basically the only thing they're supposed to be. They're really there for. Yeah, chrysalids turning into predators would be a little bit disturbing. Right, next research plan. Next research thing. So I was saying, hey, should we start actually trying to do endgame stuff and go after the Martian solution? There's also various other living aliens. We've got some leaders. Oh, we do have a leader left. That's good. I was worried about that. So, yeah, I've had a long week. It's been very tiring. Shush. I've had a long week and it's only Wednesday. But yeah, I actually had to go into the office the last couple of days. Slept badly Monday night as well in preparation for that, and it's two days of solid meetings has just exhausted me. I'm not used to actually seeing people anymore. So it's been hard work. I'm very tired. Yet I still hurried home rather than just staying at the pub. Still hurried home to come and play some XCOM to keep you guys entertained, aren't you? So I hope you're glad. Oh, that UFO just disappeared. It must have gone back to space. Where's that? Okay. I think it's heading over towards this base, so I'll let's track it from. Oh no, she's heading more or less directly for down under. Let's intercept from here then. I could go after another base, I suppose. I mean, part of me wants to keep my soldiers alive and get them psionically trained and stuff, useful stuff like that. Part of me, and just sort of just carry on swatting the UFOs down like this, because this is relatively easy and it's satisfying. And this way I can wait for things like the Avenger to be finished and start using that and have psionic powers and get the research done and go off and actually think about finishing the game. But also the fact there's a couple of these bases just sort of sitting on the map blinking at me makes me kind of want to go off and deal with those as well. It's a difficult decision, but oh, battleship. Well, we can't do anything about battleship. We can't do anything about vanishing battleships. I think there's a base down here, and it's getting. Let's send the Firestorm in to patrol this area, because I think there's a base down here that we don't know about yet, and it'd be nice to know about. Be nice to know about it, basically. Have a bit more of an idea of where it is. Okay. Maybe there isn't. Maybe there isn't a base there. Okay, yeah, having the ships fly to where the UFOs are going to be does make a certain amount of sense. I haven't seen that option in OpenXCom. Is it an additional mod you need to install that I haven't got yet, or is it just something I haven't noticed? Because yeah, it would make a lot more sense if they would fly to where the UFO is going to be rather than just getting themselves into a tail chase. But never mind. Ooh, general stores complete. Okay, and again. There's another battleship. See, same sort of place over Australia. You can see why I wanted to go and scout that area out, can't you? Let's send the Sky Ranger in and have it scout this area, because the Sky Ranger has a much longer idle time. It can just sit there over Australia for a lot longer and look for stuff. It takes longer to get there, sure. I don't like all these battleships being around, especially as that one's flying quite close to Ice Station Zebra. It's going past though, so it's not so bad. What's on this one anyway? Muton battleship, okay. So we'll send that ship in. Oh. And another one, another. How fast are you? 2400, okay, we can't catch that. The battleship appears to have vanished. Appears to have disappeared, if you like. So let that fly over and then carry on patrolling over there. And now we can launch a Firestorm from here to go and take out that UFO before it does any funny business. Yeah, even with an Avenger, I think taking on a battleship is difficult. You're probably best sending in 2 Avengers simultaneously to both go and get it at the same time, or maybe more if you've got the capability of sending in even more stuff. Like maybe, I don't know, 2 Avengers and a Firestorm, or just generally throw everything you possibly can at it. Maybe there isn't a base here. This was where the UFOs were appearing and disappearing. So I thought there was going to be a base sort of, well, somewhere around here in Australia, but it doesn't seem to be. Let's go and scout this side of Australia. Maybe there isn't an alien base in Australia. I'm fairly sure there is, because Australia left the XCOM project, and that's the usual reason why. All right, let's go and attack it. But could be in Indonesia. But the battleship disappeared, and then reappeared from just over here, which is why I thought it was there. Sure. Okay, let's go and check Indonesia. Well, we carry on just swatting down the endless UFOs. I feel like this part of the game is a little bit repetitive. I don't feel like there's much advancement going on. I'm just endlessly shooting down UFOs, and it would be even more repetitive if I went out after them, because then we'd be doing endless short missions where hopefully nothing would go wrong, but we might get an occasional soldier killed, and it would just be a bit of sort of, it would be a bit, what's the term I'm looking for? We'd just lose people to attrition, essentially. Points to Mars as the base of alien operations. Base is well hidden, manufacturing cloning for blah 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 blah. Controlling computer, hive mind, queen bee, brain. Okay, so we need a commander. Do we have? So do we have? Can we go in after the? Okay, so no, we don't have a commander. We only have leaders. So we do need to go in on another mission and go in and try and do some stunning in a base. Great. Okay, so now we can't continue with the plot until we've done another base mission. So that's kind of okay. Let's research this ethereal leader and see if a leader is good enough or whether it's not. Yeah, commander is basically is a base mission, I think, as far as I can tell. Yep, I am once again having issues with the with the USB hub. That's frustrating. Right, you return to base. Hooray! We've got an Avenger. So we're going to need some guns for the Avenger. So we want plasma? What are they called? Oh, plasma beam right up the top there. Start production. I would like all my engineers to make 2 of them, please. And it'll take 17 hours. Excellent. And we'll bring the Avenger back in, and then we can swap all the soldiers out of the Avenger, out of the Sky Ranger into the Avenger. So it's big upgrade time. Massive squads going out on every mission we do from now on. Equip craft. So we can go into in the Whippet. We want to remove all of the crew and all of the stuff because we're not going to use this ship anymore. So we actually will sell it as well. Yep, we're going to sell Pete. Or no, actually, we're not even going to sell him. We're going to cancel the lease on him and just hand him back to his real owners. Pull all of that stuff out. There we go. Completely empty craft. And the Avenger. Right, so we can now put in lots of crew. Boop, 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 boop. I feel like we have a lot of relatively low-ranked soldiers, but I think that's just because we keep losing them. And also to be honest, this is actually the original XCOM. In this one, the rank of a soldier has very little relation to what their how many missions they've done or how many kills they've got or anything like that. That's just not quite true. If you do lots of successful missions, you do tend to level up, but you don't tend. But it's more around how many soldiers you have in total, rather than how well any individual soldier has been doing. There we go. Most of them in flying suits. Tweaking the order they exit the craft in is difficult. I mean, basically the only way you can do it is by going into the soldiers thing and sorting it in there, and you can only put your best ones for whatever you sort it by at the bottom. So the ones they will come out first, I can't remember actually. So how many crew do we take? We take 26. Crikey. Okay. Well, thank goodness we don't have the 80 item limit in this game, because that would be very, very difficult. So we want 26 heavy plasmas. We want 52. Jeez, it's going to take forever to unload get everyone out of the ship, let alone do the actual mission. We're going to want some stun ball launchers, I think, because we're going to have to go in trying to stun aliens fairly soon. We want a load of alien grenades, like 1 each. We want electroflares for everybody, and 2 for everybody, just in case we do a night mission. We will take some psyamps, just in case we get an opportunity to use them. I'll take some medkits. True, with the number of people I have now, I could take dual blaster launchers. That'd be quite nice. Prox mines I don't care about, to be honest, anymore. Laser rifles. No, I think that's probably fine. A lot of stuff. We don't have the guns to put on this yet, so that's okay. Right, let's sell some stuff now, like the ready whippet. We don't need that anymore because we've got a better craft. We've stopped using the rocket launcher, so we'll get rid of that. Laser pistols. I don't think they make quite good sidearms. We'll keep that. Laser rifles. If we do start playing with psionics again, maybe we'll start thinking about laser rifles for people. I'll keep 6 in the ship as for either support or for replacing any gaps in the line when people get killed. I've stopped using prox mines. Medikits I do want. Psyamps I do want. Electroflares I want. Plasma. Alien grenade. Take that down to 100. Illyrium. We're not going to sell Illyrium. Not going to sell mine probes. Sectoid corpses we can sell. I don't know if we can sell all of those or not. For power. No, I don't want to sell all of them. Let's keep 10. This is just freeing up space in the in stores now, really, more than anything else. There we go. So that's 5.5 million money. So money is no longer a problem. We can build as much stuff as we like. Okay. So fairly soon we're going to finish the second Avenger over in the other place. We can have an A team and a B team once again. Now that'll be quite nice. Oop. Okay. Delete words. Right. Okay, so you're coming up this way. We'll shoot you down, and then we'll go and put the plasma beams on the Avenger. But for now, there's no point in using the Avenger to go out and shoot this down because we're not going to attack it, and it's only a small UFO. It's basically harmless. So we'll shoot that down first, then go and arm the Avenger. There we go. Back over here now. Equip craft. Avenger, we want you to have an actual gun, and there. And when the firestorm comes back, we'll, in fact, where needs a firestorm? Zebra and Don't Cry for Me. Okay, let's send it to Zebra because I keep wanting to launch. Actually, I keep wanting to launch craft from both of them. So let's sell the leopard here. We'll get rid of that one. We've got some Illyrium to fuel it. To fuel the firestorm we're going to send over. That's now got back. Oh. Let's send the Avenger against that and see how it does. Oh, no, it's still arming, rearming. It doesn't have guns yet. Can't do that. I do kind of want to send my Avenger out after a battleship and find out what happens. But I think we're not going to be able to after this one. It's going to be too far away by the time. Yeah, they're still rearming. I don't want to. If it was just reloading its weapons, that'd be different. But because it's actually having the weapons fitted to it, there's no point in sending it out to attack when it doesn't have both of its guns on. It'll just get destroyed. Ooh. We do need to attack a battleship or a base at some point to try and get a commander. What species is this? Sectoid. Sort of tempting, because we do need to, and we can bop a hole in the roof with the blaster launcher, drop someone in, and try and. I don't know my way around a battleship very well though. I don't know where the bridge is on it. I don't know. Oh, the answer to having too many soldiers to move around is to put a couple of tanks in there as well because they take up more space. Yeah, that's my thinking. Let's go after the battleship. It's a sectoid one, so it's only going to have cyber discs, which isn't too dangerous. Yeah, let's give that a try. We've already equipped the Avenger with all the people and everything it needs. So let's send that over here. See if it can get there before the thing takes off. Ideally before night sets. Yeah, wow, that ship is quick. It's doing speed of 5,400. Okay. So we're going to go in. We're going to go and try and steal a leader, a commander, not a leader. We already have a leader. So we want to have some fast people with doesn't show me their speed. Okay, that's a shame. Harpooner is not a fast person. What have you done with your blaster launcher? Metbar, what have you given it to someone else? Where is the blaster launcher? Okay, there it is. Frog Basher. Okay, you're apparently you're the blaster launcher guy. Fair enough then. I don't really mind who has it as long as somebody does. You don't have a flying suit, so we'll give you a normal gun. Same for you. Because the only reason to have a stun gun is so you can go in through the roof. Galadrian, you're quite good at Psyonix. All right, let's leave you with a leave you with a Psyamp. Frederick, you need a gun. Could people please stop turning up without guns? I mean, seriously, it's right there in the inventory, right there on the floor. You might as well pick it up and try and use it. Why are there so many people without guns? All right, some of these people have flight suits, so let's take that off. Take that off you. You, Philios, can have a stun gun and some reload balls for it, and so can. I don't know. I want it to be somebody who's not right at the front. Blake, I don't know if you're quick, but you're getting a stun gun as that's a Psyamp, a stun gun as well. We'll try and get you guys in the top as quickly as we can. No medkit for you though. Medkit for you. You're really strong, Metbar, and you're not carrying anything at all. Right. Oh, no, not that. Have one of those and have another one of those. It's not dark, but you might as well carry it around anyway. There are quite a lot of fresh new soldiers. These are the people who are the best shots out of the soldiers I have. They aren't necessarily the most experienced, but they are the best shots. So, Hippo, move to. Let's hide you there, and you can do a quick scout while you're getting out. Right. So we're in this corner of the map. So that's quite a good landing place. There is a battleship over here, which is lovely. Let's move you up on top of the Avenger because, I don't know, I just like putting my soldiers up on top of the craft. It feels like a good place to put them. And they can then provide some sort of levels of covering fire from up here. Mark, you are a psionic person, so let's put you up there as well. You need to actually see aliens in order to psi-poke them, which is a bit unfortunate, but never mind. I'm surprised that there aren't any aliens quite a lot closer, to be honest, because usually when we decamp from the UFO, they're there and waiting for us. At the very least, they're waiting for us in a building, and half the time Peter's just parked on top of them because that's what he does. Just bring everyone out, deploy them up into the sky because that's. I mean, it might make them slightly easier targets, but it does bring them out. It means they're out and sort of out of the way as well, which I quite appreciate. Because it means that they don't get in each other's way, and they can provide good covering fire for anywhere else on the battlefield should they need to. So I think bring them up like this is a good move. That's a little bit too far. Probably shouldn't have moved them that far. Never mind. Yeah, I am probably going to get bored before I've managed to get all my soldiers out of the Sky Ranger. However, when we spot an alien and start to struggle to kill it with what we've got, then we start to struggle to kill it with our first sort of 4 or 5 or 6 shots. I'll be quite glad I've got all this covering fire available to me. Yeah, I think speed is not vital for the stunning soldiers. Oh, Frog Basher, let's put you over there because you have the blaster launcher. It would be useful, I suspect, for getting into the UFO, but certainly not vital because you can. Yeah, because you can just make your way into the UFO at your own pace. It's useful to have a couple of people who can move quickly to do the looking around a distant corner and then running back to get into cover move. but it's not absolutely vital to... Why have you not got a weapon? Sam, what are you doing? Why has Sam come out without a gun? I went through the list and I gave everybody a gun. I'm reasonably sure of it. I can't imagine what drunk leader you're referring to. I'm half expecting that barn over there to be full of aliens, just because aliens and barns name a more classic combination. Right, there we go. Everybody is now out of the Sky Ranger. Let's see what happened. Let's see what we can do. There aren't... Okay, yeah, you're right. There are actually quite a lot of people without guns. All right, I've not been paying very much attention. I'll have to try and be a bit more careful about that next turn. Okay, there's aliens. Oh, an alien in a barn. Alien in a barn. Lots of aliens in the ship. I mean, that's kind of unexpected. No, kind of expected. Words are hard. Yes, they're all playing with the doors because they know it winds me up. Let's pick somebody up here who's got a gun. Sophia, you're nice and fast. We'll use you as a scout. Oh, found one. There's a cyber disc in that building. Right, okay. Well, you know what we do when we find a cyber disc? We start shooting at it. With limited success. Alright, let's move you out of the way. Let's try again with somebody else who's hopefully a bit of a slightly better shot. Oop, that's promising. That's less promising. What was that? You do realise there's one of your guys sort of over there about 45 degrees away from where you're shooting, don't you? There we go. That's opened that building up nicely. Who needs grenades when you've got when you're blowing up cyber discs? Peter, you are also reasonably quick. Let's advance you along this hedgerow over here, and you can have a quick look into that building and find another alien who didn't quite get killed by the cyber disc detonating, which is a real shame. I mean, that's sort of the point. Let's move Frederick up a couple of squares like that, and then Persistent over here can take some shots against this alien. There's a wall in the way, but we know how to deal with walls. Yeah, when I said deal with walls, I meant deal with the wall that was in the way and then shoot the alien. Not just deal with all of the other walls on the map. Do you have one more? You do have one more. Let's try that. Oh, there we go. Only took 7 shots, but you did land the kill, so I'm not too salty. It's a bit too far, but we'll run down here anyway and get some cover. Getting cover down here. Partial cover anyway. Right, let's try and find some of these idiots who came out without guns. Like him. Get here. Zoop. And pick up a gun. That's nice. Yes, and you might as well have a clip as well. That'll help, won't it? Do you feel better now, Sam? Now you've actually got a gun. Levin, you're also supposed to have a gun. Come down here. There we go. Pick one up. Don't be a noob. And Joel, go and get yourself a gun. I could have sworn I went through the whole list before we came out on the mission and everybody had one, but apparently not. Madman, you've forgotten your gun as well. Go in there, pick up a gun, and then you might have a chance of doing something again. This is not the Soviet army. We do have more gun. We do have enough guns that every soldier is allowed to carry one. Right, that seems more promising now. Right, let's advance on the UFO a little bit with Harpooner. The thing is, at this point, I don't know how much more I want to advance, because we've explored a fairly large area. We've killed some aliens, but I don't know how many of my guys have enough time units left to carry on shooting. So I think I don't actually want to do too much more advancement with them. We're just going to start... We're going to stay with the same sort of area that we've already explored, and work our way over to the ship and start thinking about what we're going to do once we get there. Fish food, you can come down up against this wall over here. Mark, what are you doing up there? Okay, you can You move over to here. We'll move you sort of around the outside of the UFO, I think. You've moved. Caladrian. Yeah, again, this way. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a good idea to wait. Put you up here. You are. Yes, you're. Oh no, you're not. You're not stuck on the ground. So my intention here, in case you can't tell, is for everyone to go in through the roof of the UFO. Everyone who can, because it just seems like a safer way to attack than any other. It's really hard to tell who's up in the air and who isn't. This sort of with this view. Ah, Ed, you're quick. Let's try and use you for scouting purposes. Scouting for porpoises. Yes, that's a good use. Bagel's fairly quick actually. I thought Bagel was a bit slower than that, but maybe not. Yeah, perspective is difficult when it's the 90s. It'll be okay once we don't have everybody in this sort of stupid cloud, and once we spread people out a little bit because we're actually exploring the rest of the world. Then things will get a bit less. There we go. That's everybody. Things will get a little less ridiculous. They're still playing with the barn doors, which is interesting because the barn doors don't automatically close themselves. So that means it's different doors to the ones that were being played with before, which possibly means another barn. This one is wrecked from the cyber disc going off. So there is another barn somewhere on the map, and that barn has aliens doing alien things in it. Poncho, you're at the front, even though you're not particularly quick, which is an achievement. Not an entirely welcome achievement. I don't know. We'll move you to there and keep looking. So yeah, there's the battleship. There's probably another barn down here or over in this corner or something like that. So we'll keep pushing back the bounds of our knowledge and see what we find. Yeah, there we go. There's another barn. So somebody's stray plasma shot has obviously opened up this one a little bit already, which is nice, I guess. Having the barns opened up a bit helps with visibility. So yeah, generally a fan of that. These doors aren't open, so these aren't the ones the aliens have been playing in, I don't think. So Peter is probably safe over there. Move up a bit of the fish food. And Hippo, you're really quick. Can I get you to... Yeah, let's get you to there. It's a bit more exploring than you should do, but now you're in cover, so it's probably okay. Persistent, can we get you to there? We can, but you're not going to be able to shoot. You're a bit slow. Oh well. Let's leave these two on the wall, and they can provide covering fire later as and when required. Up here, then. Right, let's start moving people over to towards the roof of the UFO. Can you get to there? Yes, you can. We're probably not going to encounter enemies up this high, because whilst cyber discs can fly, I think they don't tend to... I'm not expecting them to be lurking on the roof of the UFO, so I think, and this is probably, famous last words and all that, I think it's going to be pretty safe to bring all the soldiers over here and park them on the roof, on the roof up here. Bring as many over as we realistically can. You're going to want to be very, very careful with actually assaulting and going inside the UFO, because there's going to be... That's when the psionic attacks can happen. I explored more than I meant to there, but I think that's probably okay, because there doesn't seem to be anything going on down here. Sure. Have I brought anyone over with a stun gun yet? I don't think I have. Let's make sure we get some people with stun guns. Like this guy, Philios. Oh no, there's a couple of stun guns actually. There's another one there. So we do have a few, but all the people with stun guns should probably be going in through the should all be going in through the roof, because that's where they're needed. What have you got? Okay. And then we'll bring some more down this way for doing general scouting and killing any aliens who are lurking around outside and playing with barn doors. Actually, let's send Ed round this way and sort of do a. And Ed can do a sort of scouting up the middle until I forget what he's supposed to be doing and give him a completely different task next turn. Alright, that's probably most of the soldiers. Enough of them anyway. I've got the fact that I've got they're still playing with the barn doors. That's very interesting. The fact that I've got 26 soldiers means that if I forget about one or two of them, it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to run out of guys to do stuff. Let's continue with exploring the outside for now. So I want you to go to there. This is the bottom corner of the map. So what doors are the aliens playing with? There's a couple of barns over here. Those doors haven't been touched. There must be another one over in this corner. That's the only thing that makes sense. This corner of the map seems pretty clear at the moment. Let's send Peter over to hide behind that wall and fence, because that's a good bit of cover. Yep, no aliens in here. Can you get to here? No, that's an unreasonable distance. The problem with that cyber disk going up is it's taken out almost all of this building, which has taken out almost all of the available cover, which is a little bit unfortunate. Hippo, I don't actually want you to advance that far because you don't have fire support. So we'll just have a quick look over here, and then run you up to here. You're really quick. I approve of that. Persistent can come over against this wall as well. Join the party, and Frederick as well. I'm sure I could have sworn I heard some barn doors as well. There probably are some internal ones going as well, because there always are in alien turns. But I thought I heard a barn door go as well. We may never know, because if they've opened it, it won't close. Right, now it's about time to start thinking about where we want to open the UFO. So let's get this guy to launch a missile. We'll send it over here. I just want to make sure I avoid all of my soldiers, basically. And to about here, and then we'll bring it inside. I think that's... Oh, no, wait. That's not... I remember, the bridge is over this side, over here. So if we bring it down this way, that's out... Yeah, that's out... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's out of range. And then over this way. Yes, can't flank the barn if it's off the edge of the map. There is a... The world has an edge. There we go. Now we've made a door. Lovely. Let's advance on the new door. The nice thing is a cyber disk can't come out of it because the cyber disk is too big. The less nice thing is we can't throw a grenade in there because it might kill the alien we've come to capture. If only I hadn't nerfed the psionics, we could use the psi scanner to work out which was an alien lead commander and deal with it appropriately. But I nerfed it because the psionics are stupid. Yeah, this is what the game calls a very large UFO, and there's a reason it calls it a very large UFO, and that reason is that it's very large. And it makes a certain sense. I can't knock it. So we'll bring these guys along here. They're gonna swing around the UFO at a high altitude and come up this side and hopefully ambush the barn that's over here. So these guys, okay, you've already moved, Ed. You've already moved, Sphere. Did I move these this turn or was it last turn? It was this turn. Okay, and all of these ones. Yeah. Okay, so that's everyone. We've made the new door. We've got some people ready to assault through the new door. We've got, yeah, I think this seems reasonable. So we're just going to have to go in here and basically stun every sectoid we see and hope we get the right one. Alien. That was the one who was playing with the barn doors earlier. Yeah, I was having some... So I've got this USB hub that has issues, basically. And sometimes it it's been it had some issues. It's been working absolutely fine for a while, and now it's having issues again. And it seems when things disconnect, some things don't like reconnecting. So my headphones were giving me issues, so I plugged them directly into the computer. And my webcam has also been having issues. So yes, technical issues, unfortunately, which is very frustrating. Advance to there, and to there. It's a little bit too far, but never mind. So there's another barn down there. That's the one that was having its door opened earlier, I suspect. I'm probably going to have to assault the UFO from the ground level as well, just because I've got all these guys with non-flying armor, so I might as well use them for something. But we'll try and bring them in relatively slowly and gradually. Yeah, the aliens do spin round entertainingly and go, "Oh hi," and then they collapse. Yes. I struggle to feel guilty about stuff happening to the aliens. They've killed enough of my soldiers that I feel like they just deserve it at this point. Okay, let's. Who's quick and stunning? Metbar, you're not stunning. Philios, you're quick and stunning, but not quick enough, I don't think. Because yeah, if we move you to, let's move you to there. Look in the hole, right? Yeah, we'll move people into this sort of distance, and then spotted one down here. Now we can't. Frustratingly, we can't start shooting them because if we shoot them and we kill the one that we want, then I'll be very upset and have to go after another mission and go after another battleship, and that's not ideal. So we'll just move over here and hope that whilst we can see them, they can't shoot us. What if we just get over here instead? This side seems to be safer. You can see one as well, so let's move you over here. Can you get to there? Yes, you can. Okay, move to there. Oh, you can still see one. Ah. I mean, it might not matter. The aliens might not be able to shoot from where they are because we can't see them properly. So it's probably going to be okay, but it might not be. I don't want any of my soldiers to get shot, and I don't want the aliens to get shot when they. I haven't got enough time units left. I don't want the aliens to get shot either with non-stun weapons. So next turn we should drop in and start firing stun bombs all over the place, essentially. None of you guys have got stun bomb launchers, have you? Did we only bring... No, I only brought 2, I remember. Okay. So we'll get them all into what I hope are sensible positions and see how things go from there. Let's keep you hidden behind the UFO. We'll move along to here anyway. And same with you guys. Into this sort of area here. So next turn they can pop out and they'll be able to see round it and see if there's any other aliens lurking over in that area. Ed, let's put you here. You can look over there like that, and Sophia can come around and provide fire support from over this direction. You've already moved. Okay, let's hope they don't shoot out of the hole in the roof. It's a lot of doors. Oop, a little bit of movement. Bit more movement. Right. Okay, up here. Who have we got with it? Philios. Move here. Down. Look around. There's an alien. Shoot the alien. Stunning. Oh yeah, stunning. There we go. Any more aliens in here? No. Good. Hopefully, that was the leader. 11 time units. It's enough to get back up here, but not enough to get out of the way. So everyone else is going to go, "Excuse me, can I get past?" And he's going to have to say no. He's just now straight up in the way. So we'll move everyone in a little bit more now. So interestingly, there was only one alien in that room. I thought there was going to be more than that, judging by the sheer amount of aliens we saw through the sheer amount of enemies we saw as we were looking through the hole in the roof. But it seems like actually no, there was only one in there, so that's a little bit surprising. But I'll take it, I guess. One alien is relatively easy to deal with, I suppose. So we shouldn't complain. Shouldn't ask for more trouble. Maybe we should just make another door in the roof. I don't know. If that is the commander, I'm tempted to fly someone in to grab them and fly away, and then drop another blast a rocket in there. So I've moved the shooters up here because we're still going to want to clear the rest of the UFO, and I reckon it's going to be safer and easier to clear it from the top than the bottom because the aliens don't really expect that. Ideally, I want somebody to drop down here and check this guy, and find out if he is actually the commander. Because if he is the commander, then we can kill everyone else without worrying about it. But if he's not the commander, then we need to be a lot more careful and carry on stunning any aliens we see because they might be high-ranking ones. Ooh, we found another alien. This guy over here is not going to be the commander because he's outside. He's going to be a soldier. He was a soldier. He did have a barn. I'm sort of tempted to throw a grenade down here to take out this barn because we haven't seen enough cyber discs yet. I'm strongly suspect there's going to be more of them. So let's have a bit of a look over there. Yeah, so these are the doors he's been playing with probably. There's been a lot of door playing going on. I mean, it's possible it's just one alien who really, really likes doors. That is totally a thing. But I don't want to assume that and then get in trouble. So we're going to check this building out quite carefully. These guys down here. Let's have a look through the let's have a look in here. No aliens in the lift. Okay, cool. I approve of that. That's a good number of aliens to find in the lift, to be honest. None. And then we'll get some people over here, and we'll start, just checking out the UFO from the ground up, because we might as well. It's going to take too long to sweep it from the bottom, but if we can pincer it from above and below, then things will be a little bit quicker. I think that's is that everyone who wants to do stuff? Have you guys moved? Yes, you have. Okay. Still wandering around in the ship. Hopefully nobody will wander into the bridge and find that guy we stunned. Philios, let's move you out of the way because you're going to need to do a reload. Barclay, you've got a decent number of time units. Get to here. What have we found? Leader. Damn it, we didn't want a leader. We needed a commander. However, he did have a blaster launcher, so it's a good thing we've taken him out, really. Okay, Blake, let's bring you to here, because we're going to want you to go out the door and see what's going on out there in a minute. Otherwise, let's bring down some other people as well. Don't open the door. Good. We're not ready to open the door yet. That's far too much commitment. Philios, let's have a reload from you. Chunk. And then get you down here. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think if it was a choice between losing some soldiers and killing the alien we've come here to collect, I'd take killing the alien we've come here to collect. But I'd rather try and be sensible about it if I can. Let's not try and cram too many people in here because it's going to get awkward if we do. Okay, we are right on the edge of the map up here. It's hard to tell because they're flying and perspective is awkward, but yeah, we are right on the edge of the map. Now, over here. Can you get onto the top of this building yet? No. Let's advance a little bit then. Try and keep an eye on, well, the building, because I don't trust it. It's a building. Do you think we can move Peter to here, look over there, and throw a grenade into the ground floor of that building? I think we probably can. That's not a grenade. Damn it. That's still not a grenade. Oh, for goodness sake. We can't now, but because I can't click, apparently. Let's try with fish food, see if I can do this properly. I don't think we can, but I would like to be able to... No, the 30... Actually, yes, maybe we can. Prime that, throw it, goes here. It's here somewhere? Just that'll do. Right, so we'll take out the ground floor of this building. That'll make it a little bit easier to search. It'll destroy that corpse, but I don't care. Okay, Hippo, move to here. Oh, spotted an alien. Excellent. Where is it? It's a cyber disc. Well done. I approve of that I proved that way of dealing with a cyber disk. Let's call that done, and we'll leave you for now. Has anyone else here got a decent number of time units? No, we've got a 59 there. That's my second best. So we'll move you around here, so you can be the next person to go in. It seems only Hippo has a decent number over here. You guys all moved this turn. You guys have all moved. You haven't moved yet. Let's move you over this way a bit. Okay, I'll do for this turn. Bang! Don't come into the leader's office. We don't want you in there. Good. Right, over here then. Let's see. So you've got a stun ball launcher. Open the door. Out the door. Look around. Nothing there. Move to here. No guard. Plus no. Okay. Where's my other guy with the stun launcher? There, Philios. So if I put... No. If I bring no guard back to here, can Philios, where is he? There he is. Get to here. Yes, he can get to here as he'll shoot. Problem is, we don't. As I said last turn, we don't know who's the alien we care about. So we're just going to have to stun them all until we find a commander, which is going to get a little bit silly. But what can you do? We need to find the commander. Have you got enough time units? No, you haven't. Okay, I mean that's probably enough for now. It'll get a bit silly if we try and bring more guys out than this. There we go. So we've opened up the building nicely over here. Let's send this guy over to here to take cover and have a look in. If the commander was in a barn, then oh well, we're unlucky. I'll just have to go a different way. Yeah, a mind probe would. Yes, I forgot to bring a mind probe. A mind probe would have been a good way to check. Basically, I'm just assuming that the commander is going to be up in one of the high-ranking rooms, and if he's not, if he's gone somewhere else and we end up killing him, then unlucky. I'm really liking the thin under armor of these cyber discs. It's making taking them out really easy. All right, can you now land on this building over here? Yes, you can. Ed. You might as well also land on this building. I'm quite happy with operation. Actually, no, we can move in here and spot another something. What have you seen? What have you spotted something right all the way up here? I don't want to shoot that one, just in case, because it's a bit too high up. It might be a high-ranking alien. Alright, we'll leave that one, but we'll remember it's there. Or alternatively... Oh, for goodness sake. I liked Hippo. He was nice and quick. I should have just shot that alien. I guess I wasn't really expecting reaction fire. And I don't know why not, because I totally should have done, because I could see him, he could see me. That's really annoying. Oh well, next turn we'll make our way slowly up that way and hopefully eventually kill him. But for now, I'm going to go to the loo. So back in a second, while we think about what just happened to poor old Hippo. Yep, no technical issues, just biological issues. Right, I'm quite annoyed about that because that was a good opportunity. That was, yeah, he was a very useful soldier, and frustratingly rather frustrating death. Still, we've got all these guys clustered up around here. Maybe that alien will pop out of one of these doors, and we'll be able to shoot it with the stun ball in the next round. So you've got, yeah, your stun gun's loaded. Yours is not, but you don't have enough time units to reload it. No, so we'll do that at the beginning of the next turn, and then hopefully shoot it. It's a lot of playing with doors. Right, so first things first, reload the gun. Second things second, step round the corner, have a look, there's the alien. Shoot the alien. Miss the alien completely, what the hell? Duck back into cover. Same on the other side. Have a look around there, nothing there. Okay. We don't have enough time units to get all the way over here and fire at it again. I can't even. That was ridiculous. I think we're just going to have to try again next turn because I didn't bring enough. Apparently, didn't bring enough time unit stun ball launchers. Okay. And I can't move anyone else out there to shoot him because he might be the commander, and I need to keep the commander alive as previously discussed. That's annoying. This mission seems to be just doing its very best to be as irritating as possible. Mostly through sort of unfortunateness and fail. Hopefully that guy there is the commander and we're already done, but we won't know for a minute or two. The stun sticks, yeah, the stun sticks are fine, except I'd have to run up really close to him, and then I'd probably not have enough time units to poke him with it, and they'd have to get them out of their backpacks and all that sort of stuff. So I'm not convinced it's worth it. I will run him up here. Have a look in this room though, just because I might as well while he's standing here. Can Bagel get to here? No, not safely. Okay, well, we'll just have to have another turn and go and get him in the next one. Right, let's try this again. Need to reload first. Load gun. There we go. Move to here. Alien! Right, shoot the alien. Hit him this time. I despair, I really do. Move to there. Move to there. Move to there to give this guy the shortest run possible. Yes, there we go. If he moves to there, then Blake can shoot the alien. What the hell? Why can nobody shoot? What is wrong with all my soldiers today? I mean, I know it's XCOM, but still. Is there anything else on this ship? I mean, they don't, as far as I can tell, this might be the last alien. It probably isn't, but it almost could be the way things are going. Let's move some more guys in here, and then we can do a little bit of advancing in the next turn, and try and explore the area a bit. But this guy just seems to be unhittable. Oh, true. Yeah, maybe I should be. Problem is, named shot uses up nearly all of your time units. So if you do try and use named shot, you're probably not going to have enough time to do anything else. Yipes! There's still shooting coming from inside. I think we're not going to go in there. That's dangerous. We're going to. I think. You know, I don't know. There's another alien in here somewhere, obviously, because it was shooting at my guy, Fluxter down here. So, yeah, let's not go in that way just yet. Let's try and approach things a slightly more sensible way. Over here, on the other hand, we can have Sophia go through this door. I mean, there aren't going to be any more aliens in here. The place is empty now, so we might as well bring him up here as well, and just start trying to. I don't know. I feel like we need to just assault the UFO, but we need and start shooting aliens. But we need to get that. We need to get the commander in order to do the next bit of research. So yeah, need to stun this guy just in case. The problem is, we need to stun this guy in case he's the commander, but he might not be the commander. The commander might be the guy who's already unconscious. Or he might have just buggered off. Or gone into hiding here. I am very tempted to just start killing aliens and then say we'll come back with stun weapons next. Again, we'll come back with more stun launchers next time and do a slightly more thorough job of this. Because I can't get Harpooner to somewhere safe, so I'm just going to shoot this guy. And then run someone quick, like Philios. Why don't they have uniforms that show their rank? Yeah, that would be much more helpful, wouldn't it? What's this guy? Commander? Navigator, damn it. So yeah, we probably have. I probably did literally just shoot the commander, and now we failed the mission. Well, I say failed the mission. Not achieved what I intended with this mission. Who's the guy with some stun bombs left? You are. Okay. Let's bring you up here and see if we can find someone else who's lurking around in a suspiciously small room somewhere. Or maybe we'll just go into the, or we'll go into the alien base with a load of stun launchers and try and capture an alien there, because it'll be a lot easier to find them. Let's try down here again. Let's just, I've had enough. I'm just going to start shooting aliens. With limited success, apparently. Persistent. Yeah, that was terrible. What are you doing? Fluxter, your turn. There's an alien up there, so that wasn't the button I meant to press. I meant to press that button. Where is it? Hey? Let's run away. Two aliens in there. I don't like that. Exactly. With the oh, did we actually manage to? Did I actually manage to stun that alien? Oh, that's fantastic. Good. Maybe that'll be enough to maybe that'll turn out to be the commander. We'll find out. Yes, there's two guys down here. These are probably soldiers, but we'll find out next turn when we go in and absolutely slaughter them. Is that grenade armed? No, good. Let's put that back in his back into his inventory. There we go. Alright, we'll go in and absolutely annihilate those two aliens next turn, and we'll see what else goes on up here as well. Still going to play with the doors, of course. So that might mean they've gone into hiding. Persistent, move to there. Where can you see an alien? Okay, that alien has woken up again. That's helpful. We'll just shoot these ones, though. Thank you. Oh, and you haven't got enough time units to hide again. Ugh. So, here's a question. Do I come up and kill this alien now? Or do I get... Or do I... Yeah, because... I might be able to run a stunner up to him, actually. Yeah, here we go. Let's take him out properly. The hell? Why can nobody shoot? Oh my god. At least that alien has dropped his weapon and is therefore harmless. Well, worst case, he does some sectoid mind control nonsense, which is going to be limited sectoid mind control nonsense because he's in the yeah, because he can't see very many people. Perhaps I sorted wrong. Yep, aimed shots are a good idea, except that they use so many time units that you can't move and do an aimed shot. So I don't think an aimed shot is realistic. And maybe I should be using them with the single shot weapons, but I'm not sure I've got the time units to do it. It's this little guy upstairs. Oh, he's harmless, but right. Let's have one more go at this guy with Blake, and then see how things go. If I can't get him with this time, then we'll just shoot him. You don't. It's not the getting away. It's the getting there. It's getting there from somewhere safe and then being able to shoot. So, for example, if we moved Harpooner to here, he's got enough. He's got enough time units left to do. He's got 26 time units left, which is enough to do an auto shot, but not enough to do an aimed shot, which would be 36. That would have used to do an aimed shot would have used up most of his time units. Or he wouldn't have been able to move very far to get to the point where he's ready to shoot. Now, granted, the people who were down here, when they were just stepping out and shooting, they probably could have managed an aim shot, but I'm not sure they could have managed an aim shot and a reload. That's the problem. True, yes, maybe I should have been aiming at the walls by them. Yeah, I'll take that as that criticism. That does make sense. Aiming at the wall would probably have been more effective. Okay, there's an alien in there. Who's not a very good shot, happily. Would have been in a lot more trouble. Can you shoot them from there? Let's find out. No. How about from here? Thank you. And that shouldn't have come as a surprise, actually, because we knew there was a second alien around here somewhere. Right, Blake. Reload. Yeah, like that. Try not to suck this time. Where's that alien gone? Must have come out one of these other doors. We're just going to end up chasing this guy around the ship now. I mean, smart to run away like that, but also slightly frustrating. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Try not to miss this time. There we go. Right, still not the last one. There's at least one alien hiding somewhere on the ship. But we don't know where, because that would make things far too easy. My guess, I think, is that the remaining alien is on the next floor down. I think this one's probably clean now. Yeah, I've stunned. So we stunned that one who turned out to be the navigator. We stunned this one who might or might not be. Oh, we can have a look actually. Send Anima around to check. Soldier. No, we've probably killed the commander. Then we're going to have to do another one of these at some point. That's a shame, but oh well. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have moved to there and opened the door because he doesn't have enough time units to do anything about any aliens he'd have found. Let's get some more people in here. Oh. That was not what you meant. Where you were meant to go. You were meant to go to here. I've got. It's that stage of the evening now. It's only 10 o'clock, but it's got to that stage of the evening where I'm being a bit less accurate with my clicking and thinking than before. So I think I'm probably going to stop after this mission, especially as things haven't gone quite as I wanted it to. Right, you, Peter, go and look in here. Lots of alien. I don't know what these things. I forget what these things are. No, they're not surgery. I don't think. But I can't remember what they are. Actually, are. These things are alien entertainment. I don't care. They're not. No, they're not. Are they? No, they're not. No, they're not. They're not the power thing. They're not the Illyriums. The Illyrium ones are all down in the feet. Could be nav. Yeah, could be nav possibly. Oh, can you? I'll have to give that a try. So if I move someone and I don't want them to go there. Oh yeah, so you can. Awesome. Thank you. It's very worth knowing. Let's leave Fluxter there, and I'm probably spreading my people out a bit too much, to be honest. He says immediately spreading them out a little bit more. Oh, the alien's woken up again. Alright, we found you're a soldier. We don't care about you anymore. We'll just shoot you. There we go. Blake, you can reload with your last stun bomb, just in case. I mean, there's another little office room up here. That might be it might be a sort of place where you keep the commander. We'll go and find out. Nope, nobody in here. There is another small room over here, and I think there's a lift. Yeah, there's a lift in this corner that takes you down into this area. We'll probably, well, I don't know. I want to check this room first, because I feel like this is a reasonable place to expect for a commander to possibly be. Because we had the little room over here that had the leader in, so there's a little room on the other side that maybe has a commander in. That I'm sort of hoping for that, but not enormously optimistic. I think we've probably already killed the commander. Oops. Actually go to here. I don't know why I'm bringing just more and more and more soldiers in. I suppose it's because I feel like they might as well do something while they're wandering around up here and try and do something useful with them. But I think we've got enough people in the UFO already. Oh, okay, that is the commander. Almost certainly, because he had a what do you call it, launcher? Blaster launcher. Can we get... Question is, can we get someone to here? Can Bagel get to here, pick up the stun ball launcher and fire it? Let's find out, because we've got these two up here who can come around the corner and just shoot him in the back if necessary. No, not even nearly. Alright, we're going to have to just shoot the guy who we now know is the commander. That's really unfortunate. But I can't leave him alive with the blaster launcher. It'll just kill even more of my troops. Yeah, definitely a no, but I didn't have a lot of choice. He needed to be killed, because otherwise he'd have taken out another 2 or 3 soldiers with another blaster bomb. Oh, this mission has become one of those annoying ones where everybody dies. It's on the second hardest, so I want to say it's genius, not superhuman, I think. And I want to claim that's why I'm struggling. Let's send protoplasm round to here and have a look in this room, see if there's... Yeah, so I think this is the command. So for future reference, I think this one is the commander's office. So next time we should pop the hole on this side, drop in and stun him from over here. Yeah, going to the pub first probably. It hasn't helped. I will admit that. Why am I running Philios around with an empty blaster launcher? Stun launcher. That's not sensible at all. Okay, so this floor is clear. This floor is virtually clear. There's a room down here actually that might still have aliens in it. So we need to check that one out. And then there's the 4 feet where there could be aliens in those. 200% lost missions. Oof. Yeah, I mean I am playing Iron Man because I'm not doing any save scumming. But I'm not playing on Superhuman. I decided that the one lower. I think I decided Genius level was probably more appropriate, because I haven't played XCOM for a very, very long time. At least there's a door over here to get this guy out through now. So yeah, I thought I'd go for something in between, something that was not quite so difficult. But yeah, my concentration is not. I don't know. I'm not playing very well anymore, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. Therefore, it's clearly time to go to bed. Yeah, I did think there was probably one in here, but I thought I was approaching it in a sort of a suitably sensible route that would keep everyone safe. Apparently not, it turns out, but I thought I was. Let's bring some more guys down. Okay, Sphere. Well, thanks for joining, and catch you next time when hopefully things will go slightly less disastrously. After the last two streams, I guess it was about time I had some. Unfortunately, it was about time I had some bad luck because the last two have gone really well. Taking on lots of UFOs and everything just went swimmingly. We lost about 2 soldiers last week, and oh, still that's not it. That's not the lot. Get back here. How far in can we get you? Not very. I have this. My suspicion is that the remaining alien is in this area because that's the largest dark area on the map. I could be wrong, but it just feels likely because I've explored everywhere on this floor. Oh, it's either that or down in one of the feet. I need to explore those actually. Okay, how far can we get Peter? Not very. Get him to here. We can have a look through this door and see if there's an alien lurking over here. There isn't. Okay, we'll put you back then. Yeah, let's start looking in the feet. Can we get to here? There's an alien. And some terrible shooting. Thanks for that. Sophia, can you come and kill this alien, please? There we go, that's better. Still at least one more left, though. So maybe there's one in one of the other feet. Let's bring everyone down to here, because that way they can start being useful. Not you. You. Oh, it is possible one's woken up. I could send someone around here to have a look. Is there anyone still on the roof? Nearly. There's another hole in the roof over here now because that blaster bomb from the other alien, or from the alien rather, from the commander. I feel like blaster bombs are a bit excessive. It makes a certain sense to have high explosive weapons, I guess. But oh, there's one. Who saw that, and why didn't they do something about it? Oh, he can see him. All right. There we go. Right, so we killed 15 aliens, and recovered 3 live aliens, but we did lose 5 XCOM operatives. That's the worst mission for probably for about a month. We did get a load of Illyrium though, so you know it's not entirely bad, but we also lost a lot of soldiers. Bumps for Frogbasher and Joel for movement speed, and for accuracy for Frederick and Fluxter. So again, yay. Oh yeah. Since losing the lightning, that was a bad mission as well. Promotions for Mark, Metbar, and Sophia, and lost. Write all these down. Hippo 2, Persistent 6, Anima, Barclay 5. Oh dear, lots of high numbers here, and Blake 3. Hippo was doing really well, captain, and 12 kills, and he was really quick at fast at moving as well. So yeah, this is the problem with this game. As soon as I get one of my, by the time the death probabilities are sufficiently high that by the time I get anyone up to a decent rank, they're probably there's such a high chance of them getting not so much, sorry, not a decent rank, but get them leveled up to being reasonably good. There's a pretty high chance of them dying. So right, let's reload, put some more meat shields. I mean soldiers in the ship. There we go. And make sure they're armored. Yeah, they've all got something reasonable. All the guns will be in there, of course. And okay, so let's nip over to the other base and give some people some names. Because if we go over here to the soldiers over here, we've got quite a few people who are waiting to be named. So let's go through and use up some of the names that we've gained this episode. I'm on the 5th. Guild Games 2. Hippo 3. We haven't lost a 4th Hippo yet. Hippo 3. Persistent 7. Anima 2. I'm sort of looking forward to playing XCOM 2, because that's probably going to be the next game I play, because it's not quite... The death tolls don't tend to be quite as high in the newer XCOM games. Although that said, that does mean when you do lose someone, it matters a lot more, because again, the whole getting them skilled up thing is much stronger. Okay, there we go. That's renamed everyone again. Hippo was doing very well. Yeah, maybe taking in laser tanks might be a good idea. Yeah, you're probably right to an extent, Jeremy. Because yes, if they're good shots, then they'll get put onto the more dangerous missions, and if they move quickly, then they're more likely to be used as scouts. So yes, you're right. As they get better, they tend to get more likely to get shot at a lot more. No, I'm not playing Terror from the Deep. Terror from the Deep is a nonsense game because it was due to ridiculous design reasons. Right, so what we will do first though is we will transfer to Don't Cry For Me. We're going to send the Firestorm over there. And then we're just going to be a bit grumpy about the way things have gone today. So I suppose we did take out a base reasonably successfully. We attacked a battleship quite unsuccessfully and didn't even manage to come back with a commander. We are currently researching an ethereal leader with excellent progress. So we've nearly finished that one. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see if we can. We'll let that finish and see if a leader is enough. I don't think a leader is though. I think you do need to research a commander. Unfortunately. So we're then probably going to have to do another base assault next week and go in and find a commander. Crash land UFO. Don't want to begin the mission. Just fly that back. Yeah, I don't plan to play Terror from the Deep. It's an inferior version of XCOM basically. The plot lines and things are worse because of the whole sort of the sea thing and the just sort of the stuffing and it wasn't just the bugs. Hang on, no, was there a bug? Was the difficulty bugged, or was it that the I thought it was that they deliberately just because the difficulty was bugged in the original XCOM, they fixed that, and then because people were complaining so much about the how easy the original XCOM was, they made it too much harder, basically. That was the impression I got from the stories I heard about it. Yeah, so the original XCOM had the bug where when you first saved it, or when you loaded a save, I forget exactly which one it was, it would automatically reset itself to the easiest difficulty. So it was always much too easy. Avenger 2, have some guns. And so when they made the sequel, when they made Terror from the Deep, they made the game much harder. Oop, my mouse has died again. Um, to the point where it was excessive. And so to the point where it's just not that much. It's just not a particularly fun game because it's far too difficult. So yeah, we're not. I don't plan to. I don't plan to play that. I'm going to move on to the new XCOM 2 because I've never actually completed that one, and I've recently bought XCOM 2 and War of the Chosen, so I think it'd be good fun to play. Okay, so they made Terror from the Deep cheat as well, just to make it even more exciting. Okay, yeah, I think I'll pass on that one. Okay, if we could just finish this research off so I can find out if I've how much I've screwed up, that'd be quite nice. Yeah, you have a choice between. I mean, there are essentially there's probably at least three ways oh, of measuring progress in XCOM. You can measure you can look at where you've got to in the story missions. You can look at what kit you've got, and you can look at how far you progressed through the year, and therefore what level of aliens, how the aliens are doing. Yeah, terror ship. We're not going after this one. That's good. It is another silly one. It's an ethereal one, so it's going to be full of ethereals, and it's going to be full of ethereals and sectopods. There's just no point in attacking it. I just want the rest. There we go. Ethereal. Blah blah blah. Mental powers, telekinetic communication, telekinetic ability, telepathic communication, telekinetic abilities. Blah 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 blah. Yes, they rarely appear on Earth. We're getting them. They're appearing constantly at the moment. Okay, so no, we haven't got the Cydonia or Bust research available, unfortunately, now. So I am going to need to go out to one of these bases, take it out, and capture a commander. But I think that is going to be a thing for next week because I've already started to play badly and I'm tired. So yes, what should we do? What should we do in the meantime? We could look into. I don't think there's anything that's actually useful. We could look into more types of alien. So we could look into pick up some of the. Oh, hang on, I've got a commander. Alright, I take it all back. We did have a commander in storage. Unless, maybe I did get a commander on that mission I just did. Okay, I have a commander, so we'll research this guy, and then we'll be able to go off and do Cydonia. Right, I've not been paying proper attention to anything apparently. I don't know where he came from, whether I had him before, or whether I did actually manage to stun the right guy on that last mission and just didn't realise it. But that seems to have gone. That's good news. So we can do that. Yes, I am very sleepy. That's how I'm not noticing any of this stuff. Yeah, the ethereals have. I don't know the. When you said they've had a redesign, do you mean they've had a? I mean, they've all changed a bit. But if we go in here, if we look in the alien life forms, we can look at the sectoids. They've got sort of taller and skinnier and slightly creepier in the new games. Snake Men have got, well, in XCOM 2 they became sort of I don't know. There's a certain part of the internet that seems to have decided that Snake Men became sexy. Ethereals, I'm trying to remember what the ethereals look like in the new XCOM. Actually, they're basically the same sort of thing. They are a floating cloak with a skinny guy inside them. I think. The mutons are now the mutons are green. I think in new XCOM. No, hang on. Or their armor's green. But the mutons are basically the same. They're just big, sort of tough things. The floaters have changed enormously. The floaters are probably the ones who've changed the most in the new XCOM games. They're much, much smaller and sort of more robotic and with more arms, I think. Celestids, I don't think appear in the new one, or silicoids. Chrysalids have changed quite a lot as well. I mean, in this one, they almost look like robots in this. They look like they've got metallic skin, but yeah, they're the same sort of basic idea in new XCOM. Reapers, I don't think Reapers appear in new XCOM. I don't remember them. Sectopods have got bigger and scarier, but are still basically the same. Cyberdiscs have the two modes. They transform into sort of tendrils mode when they're going to start shooting. But yeah, they're roughly similar. Oh, were mutons light brown rather than that sort of whatever colour they were, rather than hot pink. Okay, no more hot pink disco mutons in the new one. Yes, exactly, Al. They call the floaters floats because we call the floaters floaters because they float. We're imaginative like that. Okay, so we're actually in a really good position here. Once we get the Cydonia, once we get the commander researched, we can then research going to Cydonia and going and taking the war to the aliens. And then it's a case of kit everyone up with the absolute best of everything we've got, and just go in and do our absolute utmost to kick ass and wipe out the aliens. So that's going to be interesting and hopefully go reasonably well. We shall see. That is going to be next week. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I'll be streaming again on Monday, of course, when we'll be playing Factorio Space Exploration and Crastorio 2. The aliens in that tend to be a bit less psionically gifted and don't tend to have guns, although they do tend to spit at us a bit, which is also lovely. There will be Factorio videos on Friday and Saturday, and also videos on Tuesday. And the Tuesday videos are a little bit more varied because depending on whether you're a supporter or not, well, if you're a supporter, you get access to the videos a week early. So I think if you're a supporter, you'll be seeing Mark's Pyanodon's run from yesterday. If you're not, you'll see that next week, and you'll see what to take with you when you first go to space yesterday. So please check out the YouTube channel. Make sure you're subscribed. Oh, you arrived just in time to miss yourself getting killed, Hippo. So that might be a good thing. uh, well, yes. So well, I hope you've all enjoyed the stream. I'm going to go to bed. Thanks very much for watching. So make sure you're subscribed because there's lots going on the channels, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.